Hello, my great and wonderful people. How una day today? I hope all of una day well. Today we get a lot of videos and messages for our team. We're going to be saying one quickly the review to you concerning the things when they happen right now for inside this country, Nigeria. Tinibu una president don't start. Yes. Who thought say Tinibu never dey work? Come, carry your ear, come. Come close. Since when he be say this man dey campaign, he no hide any of his own agenda for each and every one of us. He tell us say he will start from where Azum Buhari stop. Now, true, it don't start. The first one, we say we want quickly review to you. Now, I believe say a lot of you will understand where we for they come. I believe as we they go, you will understand much better. We don't waste time for this very news. The first one here tells say World Bank don't approve fresh loan of about 385 billion naira. When it be say if they convert them to dollar, it will be $500 million to Tinibu government for inside the debt when it be say Nigeria don't already get for grant. They don't also go approve for them now $500 million as a loan. Not be waiting the work for. You know, what these people would they tell us waiting the one can't do? A lot of people would they tell us say they just the joke. No. Now waiting they get for hand. Now in the tender before you, even right from before campaign. Now, tell me how many weeks I'm a Bola Tinibu don't dey for office when they say he cure this kind of money as a loan. You never even they talk of how you want to systemize things. Now loan be the first thing. Abi, World Bank now he approved this one for the now. $500 million. I beg, listen to us. We not there against their government, say they not borrow money. At least, make una still mellow down a little bit. Sit down first. They say if fowl enter foreign land when it be say you don't know anywhere, you will first of all hide one leg, put one leg for ground. Not be easy, just the coin, just they put the two leg for ground. Now how now it will carry a waka. But the question when we say we they ask ourselves, with this proportion, sorry, say with the laugh, with this kind of speed when we say this will take start for low, so tell me where would they go and how want they end up? If truly say the Supreme Court give the demand, they say may they continue for this office. No say and say where would they go for? So Nigerians, get ready. Now we will understand, say, all the ones want to be say with the complaint ever since for the 8 years of this Azum Buhari, say na jog warming up, na in we just day. Now the real race one starts. All right, I will leave you to share your opinion with us in the comment section, even as we take you down to this other news. And this one of the one will be say it concern the Independent Electoral Commission, when we say that they call Inec. Now they don't come outside to tell us Nigerians, say we all when they be say with the complain, say may we listen. This is more something when they say they do when it concern the presidential election, when they be say they not they upload the result. Say it too small when it be say we want to judge them. I bet listen, may we tell now what they talk. They talk say it is very unfair to evaluate us based on the glitch for say they not upload the result of the presidential poll. This one of the message when they say Inec come outside, they send across to Nigerians. Say that's small something when they say they not they upload the result of the presidential election. Say it too dey small for Nigerians to conclude say they be bad peoples. Okay. I don't really understand wetin this way, how they look us Nigerians. Now wetin they surprise us now be this very one. How these people they look us, how they think. Wetin I don't understand. I be now where they put their hand or where they forsook their sense. Now it make them just they look Nigerians like say we not get sense. I don't really get them. They call am say they not upload the presidential election result. They call am little glitch. Little glitch. Now in una call am Inec. Tell me which seat for this nation Nigeria they big pass the presidential election. Which one? Now the gubernatorial election, now the senatorial election, or now the House of Rep, I be local government chairman or council. Now you call the presidential election little glitch. Well, it did okay. All right. Make una no worry. I will leave una make una share una own opinion with us concerning that very one when they be say Inec the review to us, even as we moved you to another news because of time. And this next one, the one basically they receive from this America billionaire when they say in name na Bill Gates. And he equally come outside to review to Nigerians the kind of person when he be say is supposed to be the leader of this nation, Nigeria. And it also say Neo-African Center celebrate Bill Gates when he be say he take back Peter Obi's position for the brain drain, which is in another word, it also say Peter Obi na he be the super brain when he be say is supposed to be in the leadership position as the president of this nation, Nigeria, because of one or two things when he be say they get as a record concerning Peter Obi. I believe say it is very good for us to do small reading from this one so that we will understand little for the reason why it be say Bill Gates come outside to make this very statement concerning Peter Obi. And as we put our hand for inside this matter, they can make us understand, say, the group, when we say that they call Neo-African Center, don't come outside to commend Peter Obi when he be the presidential candidate of Labour Party for your own innovative position for the something when we say they call brain drain, when he just received the backing and also endorsement of the American billionaire and also founder of Microsoft when he be say in name na Bill Gates. And he get the contour say Obi when he be the presidential candidate of Labour Party for the February 25th general election for 2023. And the contour say make we remember this election when basically they talk about, so a lot of Nigerians believe not be person when basically they vote for, not be in there for their position. And not be only Nigerians get this belief, even people when they say they be foreigner outside other country, all of them equally believe, say, if truly say Peter Obi take over the presidential seat of this nation, Nigeria, things for them much better. All right, my great and wonderful people. Now, only this one we take from this very one when we say we receive from the American billionaire when it be say in name na Bill Gates, when it take come outside to commend Peter Obi for the something when it be say they call innovative position for brain drain. All right, share your own opinion concerning that very one with us for the comment section, even as we take you down to this other video because of time. And this video going to be so one quickly make you watch. Now video going to be so they receive from the European Union. This one na the recent interview when it be said that they come outside to also speak. Remember, during the time of election, these people, they get their observer when it be said they say come, make it come witness this February election, most especially the presidential election. And after that election, these people equally come outside to review their own position concerning everything when it be said it happened during that election. They stand solidly against the things, the way when it be said that election take go. Even now, when it be said this election still there for courts, they still they wait to hear the final result from the judges to know whether Bola Tinibu will continue or the right person will take over that very seat. This European Union also hold another press conference to equally review to the whole world and Nigerians again, say, may we know what happen in case we think say we forget. No be my mouth to go here. I want make una listen to them by yourself. This one a video. We'll come back for more.
In the lead up to the 2023 general elections, Nigerian citizens demonstrated a clear commitment to the democratic process. That said, the election exposed enduring systemic weaknesses and therefore signal a need for further legal and operational reforms to enhance transparency, inclusiveness, and accountability. The Electoral Act 2022, which had its first test in a general election in 2023, and other legal instruments evidenced gaps in terms of transparency, accountability, and inclusivity, and left room for uncertain implementation. For that reason, we recommend, and this is our first priority recommendation, to protect the interests of voters through certainty of law for all stages and aspects of electoral processes by eliminating from electoral law and regulations errors and ambiguities to avoid potential for confusing interpretations and ensuring the revision processes are inclusive. A positive aspect of the voter registration process was active youth engagement, with 2/3 of the 9.5 million new registrants being young people. However, there is a need for greater efforts to protect genuine youth participation in elections, and similarly, ongoing underrepresentation of marginalized groups in political life requires robust remedial action. Overall, the collection of permanent voter cards was adversely affected by poor institutional planning and a lack of transparency. To ensure the accuracy and inclusiveness of the voter register, an external independent audit would be beneficial. The campaign was competitive, with freedom of assembly largely respected, as evidenced by the nationwide conduct of rallies. However, challenges such as the naira, cash, and fuel scarcity and incidents of orchestrated violence were observed to hamper some campaign activities and to reduce attendance. In addition, the mission recorded cases of undue interference by governors, while the campaign was also marred by internal party conflicts. Personality-focused canvassing and misuses of incumbency by governors tilted the playing field, leading to increased polarization, driven by divisive rhetoric based on ethnicity and religion. Candidates' prospects to meaningfully campaign also were negatively impacted by a high level of disputes resulting from candidate registration. The mission noted well over 1,000 pre-election court cases, some negatively impacted or overlapped with the polls. Our mission recorded more than 100 campaign-related violent incidents, including, tragically, assassinations. These and other criminal acts obstructed the campaign, disrupted the elections, and suppressed voter participation. Weaknesses in the legal framework for these electoral offences and others, such as misuse of state resources, intimidation, and vote buying, contributed to inadequate enforcement. Key state institutions, including Inec, but also political parties, failed to tackle these problems. Coming to our second priority recommendation, we consider there is a pressing need to address impunity for electoral offences through robust, well-defined and effective interagency coordination governed by clear rules on non-partisanship, optimization of resources, delivery of effective investigation and sanctioning, and provision of regular public consolidated information on outcomes. Inec introduced some very positive measures early in the electoral process. For example, it increased the number of polling units and established a system of electronic accreditation of party agents, media, and observers. Public confidence, however, in Inec was severely damaged on the 25th of February due to its operational failures and lack of transparency. While some corrective measures introduced before the 18th of March elections seemed to have a positive impact, overall trust was not restored and eventually led civil society to call for an independent audit of the entire process. However, there is no legal requirement for qualification and merit-based appointments of the positions of Inec Commissioner or Resident Electoral Commissioner. Prior to the elections, selection processes were questioned, leaving the institution vulnerable to mistrust. We believe that these vulnerabilities can be effectively addressed by, and this is our third priority recommendation, establishing a robust operational framework for the independence, integrity, and efficiency of electoral administration through an inclusive and publicly accountable mechanism for selecting candidates to the posts of Inec commissioners and recs based on clear criteria of evaluation of merits, qualifications, and verified non-partisanship.
All right, my great and wonderful people. I believe say una don't hear everything about una self. You know, one thing when they say it make us happy for this very interview by the European Union or pass BC. It they come when it be say Nigeria judiciary they never pass their own judgment concerning this presidential election. Because everything when it be say this put the review now things when it be say it happen concerning this presidential election, and they make them very plain and bold. In case our judges thought say all the evidences when it be say Peter Obi don't provide to them and Nigerians don't equally provide to them, and all the witnesses when it be say it dey for their own disposal say e no reach. I believe say this one when it be say it dey come now when nobody call for. No be Peter Obi call this one now. No be Inec call am. These people they come outside to review. They be independent on their own because they dey for ground the day when it be say this election happen. They sent forth their own observers. May they observe the presidential election when it be say it happen for February 25th, 2023. This will not be the first interview when it be say they review to us. This one, I believe, say now the second one. After the election, they equally grants press conference and also review to us their own stand and everything when it be say their IC before this very one now. I believe say our judges, they get a lot of evidences before them. They may we stand and watch and see where and how these people, they want to convince themselves. And at the end, they will tell us, see, everything when they want to give back as their own final result, if they opposite the desire of Nigerians and also the entire world. We they here, we they watch them. All right, I will leave una make una share una own opinion with us in the comment section, even as we bring this very broadcast to a close. And before we say final goodbye, we want to quickly use this medium to appreciate you for your time. When we stay with us up to this very moment, God Almighty will bless you. And equally, that we're going to be sitting the help of the share this broadcast, your likes, your comments, all of them, we appreciate them. I beg not forget to help us share this very one so that we reach our brothers and sisters all around the world, because we believe on what they say, information, now power, and as we do so, God Almighty will bless you. We'd like to draw the conclusion of this program here. We'll see you again when we'll see you. Remember, we love you all. Bye-bye.